Now, comrades, let me show you some 50. He said if he win within the first 100 days, he will bring certain things come to the parliament. It had over 2,500 days since he won, and he not bring it to parliament.
Yeah, come with it.
When the MP down in Westmoreland takes and beat up the people, there's who drafted impeachment legislation and tabled it in the parliament that the government is yet to debate. When the government decided that they were going to pass a road traffic act to say that when you are going in a taxi, you have one little child seat for your picnic. You can't believe that, sir. We saw taxis refusing to carry baby mothers and then baby because they never have no child seat for them. Mark Golding drafted a private member's bill and tabled it in the parliament, and the wicked and tearing government voted against it. I am talking about an effective leader of the party, and he will be an effective leader of the country.
Look at them.
So, comrades, nobody make them tell you no lie. Nobody right here in Jamaica. He grew up right here, sir, in Jamaica. What beautiful, have some nice picnic right here, sir, in Jamaica. I bring to you the leader of the PNP.
Champion song. What's this now? Hey, wanna get me hot this year? What am I gonna do? They hold me. Wanna get me wicked this year? Not they ever bother. Wanna get me hot, wanna get me hot, wanna get me wicked, wicked, and never get
PNP River come down bank to bank here in Cobbla Square. Comrade Master of Ceremonies. Mara Mitchell. Why may I tell you, he's a very effective young man, you know? I'm here in Manchester and I love how him run the proceedings. Big up, Mario. Big up, Comrade chairperson of the party. My friend, my sister, Dr. Angela Brownberg. Big up on International Women's Day. All the women in the audience and on the platform. We love her now. Without women, we are nothing. Comrade Vice President Nikhil Phillips. Comrade Norman Scott was with us. I don't know if he's still with us. There. Yes, Scott, pick up yourself. Comrade General Secretary, Deputy General Secretaries, Comrade Officers all, MPs, councillors, councillor candidates, Comrade ethnic. Come here. Yeah, man, this is a dance for you. Bring the dance for you. The dance for you, bring it home for me. And another piece, Manchester. Go on, take care of her and give her full support. Yeah. Quality dance. Ready, yeah, man. And we love the team. Ready. We love the team and the council candidates, you know. Young Jamaican stalwart to the People's National Party. So, why, comrades, I want to tell you I feel good today. Blowing through the land. And the moment turns sour. Whether it be road traffic, whether it be local government election, whether it be the budget, everything them try to, it just turns sour upon them. And you know, comrades, as has been said, it's 2 years, roughly, over 2 years, I've been the leader of this party, this noble movement. And you know, we spent a good amount of time bringing the thing back together again. So you know, we've gone through a lot of changes of leadership over the last 15 years. And each one of those changes created some little ripples and turbulence. And we said, no, the people of Jamaica never want to, you know, divided PNP. And our people, our PNP people don't want to know divided PNP. There's too much at stake because voters don't support the divided party. And the voters need the People's National Party. So a lot of time and effort was spent, comrades, trying to bring the thing together. And we made some great progress in that regard. I wouldn't say we reached the full 100. We're not there for paper over, print up anything. But we've gone far along the road. And the team is working together effectively. And I feel good about that. And little by little, we're just chipping away. Chipping away. You know, it's not like we have one big axe so we can just chop down a tree with one lick. No. But we just a chip and a chip and a chip and take time rate with. And they don't cover what we have to say. And sometimes when we go up on the road, people say, oh, I hear more from you. They talk up the things then. If they're more aggressive and rate. I tell you, we're effective. We're chipping and we're chipping. And the tree is wobbling. And in fact, the bark gone and most of the trunk gone. And it soon collapsed on the ground. And comrades, I said the Green has been publishing a poll. Little pieces from a poll. And it's a poll that we commissioned. So I know what the poll said. And all I can tell you is, when the fullness of that poll come out, all I and I are going to feel irie. I and I are going to feel nice. Yeah, man. Because we're coming from far. 2020, while we get a wicked lick. We sit down in the parliament, you know. 14 are we. And 49 of them cross the aisle this up. And may I tell you, it's rough more time because them noisy. You know, it's an empty barrel make the most noise. But we're not afraid of them. We're not afraid of none of them. Yeah, man, because anytime we're ready to talk, we talk about the things and them fret. Because the truth and rights always stand for all. That's what the thing said. And comrades, I'm looking forward to it because Jamaica needs some good leadership. They need a caring government. They need a government with integrity. A government that the people can trust. And you know, we have to pull on the spirit of our forefathers. We have to pull on the philosophy of our forefathers. Norman Manley, Michael Manley, P.J. Patterson, Portia, Sister P, my mentor that. Mama P bring me in a this, you know. Mama P make me a senator in 2007. time to say so. Yeah, man. All junglers in the place. Pick up on yourself. All junglers. And when I say we have to rely on the spirit and the philosophy of our forefathers and for those who came before. What I really mean is this. The country now run right. The spirit of the Jamaican people is being down-pressed. The crime and violence, the mayhem, the wicked acts that we hear about every day, sapping the will and the spirit of the people. People don't feel safe in their homes. Things. When I go on some land, paid down some money, think they were doing the right thing and buying the land. Turns out that the people selling them the land. I want to tell you, the only person I know of who has been charged for that is a lady who's a principal of a school in the Prime Minister constituency. In fact, when that school was launched, I think it was one of his pet projects. So may I tell you, things are not what they say. But the Prime Minister stand up in a parliament and said them going to lick down the house then when the people then start build. I was in London touring on People's National Party business. And I watch my phone and sit. I see a young lady, single mother. And then she said, oh, she put her money in her house. And then just come in there with some heavy machine and lick down her house. And she have her children for mine. And no arrangement made to help her in any way. And I said, no, I have. What kind of government could have really, they make a mistake, but them are people and they need help, them vulnerable people. People's National Party would have never do that. Never. Not under my watch. And we're taking the government to court about that on behalf of those people who want the house match up because their constitutional rights were violated. And around the same time, some people up in a place named Loydasville, one little district named Providence or Pleasant Hill. The mayor said them in a turmoil up there. So a crew will go up there now to tour and hear what go on. 65 families in that district get served notice to vacate their property. 65 families. When you take a stop, the land with them occupy used to be land belonging to Worthy Park Estates, which is the biggest business in that area, sugar plantation. Michael Manley in 72 negotiate with Worthy Park Estates to buy the land for the people that will live there. And had a payment arrangement and pay the government for the land over time. 1989, they were told to pause with the payment because the institutional arrangements within government were being changed. And it's like get lost in the system and no further payments were made. Before COVID leak, the people went to National Land Agency and said they want to formalize them ownership and finish pay for the land. COVID come, COVID gone, and them see one day somebody from the National Land Agency come to them district and them say, yes, now them go survey the land and them go get them title and rate it. Only to get served with notices to vacate the property within 90 days, and if they don't plant anything on the land, them can't reap it or nothing. And we go up them and say, that can't work. That can't work. I'm going to write a letter to the Prime Minister and set up the facts and say, Prime Minister, far from them being given notices to vacate, your efforts should be to regularize their tenure so that they can be formal owners of the land. And I'm asking to hear what he wants to do, because if he's not going to deal with it, I will deal with it a different way. And eventually them write a letter. One government agency write a letter. We never really liked the tone of the letter, although the letter was suggesting that they were going to back off. And we take them to court. And the court grant an injunction so them can't take them off the land, at least until the matter is tried. So we know the ramp. When it comes to them thing there, if we say we'll do something, we do it. It may take us a little time to get everything together. But we are doing it. In December, them call a state of emergency. Well, in November, them call it. Them know, so me don't believe that them use the state of emergency thing in a lawful way. Them use it like it's a curfew. State of emergency is a constitutional mechanism to prevent the overthrow of the state, to protect the democratic system from being overthrown. It's not a little thing we use as a policing tool anytime there's a flare-up here or there. So when it comes to the parliament after 14 days, because it only lasts 14 days unless it's extended by parliament, we vote against it. Them have the majority of 2/3 in the lower house, but don't tell you how many over there and a few over our side. So them pass it way. But when it goes into the Senate, protects the people of Jamaica, because no government has 2/3 in the Senate. And you need a 2/3 vote under the Constitution to extend a state of emergency. And we have more than 1/3 in the Senate, because that is how it is set in the Constitution. So it couldn't pass, and the state of emergency came to an end. Come December, them drop our next state of emergency. And when it was about to expire, them don't even bring it back to Parliament. Them just make it expire. And a week later, them drop another state of emergency again. And I say, what them a deal with, Star? Them are going like them can run the country under state of emergency without any parliamentary oversight or supervision. That's not right. I'm going to tell the people in the media, through the media, I say, we have to test this thing in a court to see if what they are doing, and that case is about to be filed in court. Because we need to know once and for all what the rights of the people really are when it comes to this very serious issue of states of emergency. Comrades, the people of Jamaica want good government. They want a government that will fix the education system. We have an education system where far too many of the youth them go through the whole system and end up with no subject. Many of them leave primary school and them can't read and them can't write. These are not children with learning disability, these are ordinary children. The system has failed them. We have to fix that. That is the biggest challenge right now of any government, is to fix that. Because that is the source of the problem, why we have so much problems later on with crime and violence. Because we have too much youth going through the education system and they come out at the end of it with nothing to show for it. And their prospects dim. We need to have a program for them youth there, to uplift them youth there, to invest in them youth there, give them a second chance to become good and productive citizens of our country. We need a national program for those youths, training, remedial education, mentorship, life skills, citizenship obligations, financial literacy, and readiness for work. And we need to get them into good employment so that they can make themselves good Jamaican citizens that we can all be proud of. That is another vital thing. You think state of emergency can solve the crime problem? Look how long them are using it. From 2017. We've been using state of emergency here and there and everywhere. And the thing can't solve. Because a state of emergency doesn't solve a problem. Support the use of it in those circumstances. You have to deal with the thing in a holistic way. Get to the source of the problem. Fix it, social issues. Invest in the people. Uplift the people. Give the youth them a better chance in life. So we can have a better country. agriculture. I'm glad why when we come here and we see rain a fall, I say yes, Jaja. Long time in a feel this vibe. If you said dry here, which part me live in a Kingston, dry same way. In fact, pure bushfire on the hill above where I live. Ashes on the windows.
Come again, you can't bless him. Come again.
So I'm glad for the blessing. Glad for it. Agriculture must be a mainstay of the economy of the country. We can rely on foreign to feed we in this country. We are too blessed for that. We have skillful farmers, we have good soil, we have ample water resources in the country. There may be areas that don't have water, but there are other areas that have a whole heap of water. We need to distribute the water properly. We need to farm roads, set up the agricultural industry for production, and become the breadbasket of the region and beyond. That is what Jamaica should be doing, growing the best ganja for medicine. Cocoa, turmeric, garlic, coffee, yam, banana, dashi, the whole like Jamaica nice, Jamaica have the best thing. But we're not producing at the level that we should, because too long. And we give territory in the PNP. We don't give agriculture the props we're due to it. We don't see it as a strategic pillar of the economy. It must be a strategic pillar of the economy to build the rural and become wealthy right here in the rural parts and don't have to go nowhere else.
And put out criminal.
Yeah, we have to deal with the pre-dead last minute. That as well. And we need to get serious with anybody who keep up arms house in the country. We're not pet with them, you know. We're serious with them. The full force of the law. And if the law not work, we have to change the law to make it work. That means no if it do. May I tell you that?
Don't give them my intention.
Because when them can bring impeachment law, for how much years when them promise? And the brother, I see the brother upon the video broke up a woman with a stool. And I said, no, them man, if they get impeached, them man is not supposed to sit down in a parliament with I in there. No! I draft the thing and get my people them who we know from when as Minister of Justice to check it out and say, yes, let's look good and we'll just table it. But them don't want no impeachment legislation. Now beg them for Senator Joint Select Committee and make the whole country look on it and debate it and make it get passed. Not a thing that us there. Them control the agenda in Parliament, you know. We don't control it. But when we come in, we're going to proceed with it. Imagine that brother that's sitting on our side. We around the end still. But it's like an insult every time we go in a parliament and see him there on our side. Why am I doing this up? We don't want him. If I go on for which party he come from. They matter about my independent. Independent what? Him vote with them on every issue. Him support them on every issue. Him a labor right. Through and through.
I hear the strength alone. Your strength alone, the marks. I hear the strength alone. I hear the strength alone.
Yeah, man. You know, when I say we have to draw on the spirit and the philosophy of our ancestors and forefathers, Marcus must have a Garvey. Right, excellent. He is the most relevant national hero right now, you know, because he was about loving yourself, believing in yourself and who you are as descendants of Africans at home and philosophy in a school. Broke it down and make it simple for the youth, but the core of it must be in them head. So them don't hate themselves, them respect themselves, them don't need to bleach, them don't need to tattoo, them don't need to bore up, whatever it is. Them can say, yeah, this body me get from God. And I treat it like a temple and respect it. Because I respect myself and I love myself. These are important things. We're not truly independent and teach it in schools. We don't believe in real independence in the country. I said Nigel Clark come to Parliament yesterday and talk about Marcus Garvey, no still. But same thing with Marcus Garvey is to put him face on $100 bill. Oh, you know, of course we love to see Marcus face. Anyway, they want to put it. But the real teachings of Marcus Garvey is what we are dealing with. And we want to see that part in schools. And so the people of Jamaica can understand themselves and believe in themselves. People, when we come into government, it won't be easy, you know, man. The country gone down far. This Labourite government so corrupt. Prime Minister and the people them around him. You know, it's a shame. Enough of them mother. Mother up them mother. So we have to run the thing clean. Clean as a whistle. So all of my people, you know, my one and you know. No matter going out your arms out when we come in the government, you know, man. You have to just slip your slide, you know, man. See? One minute from now. We used to love them man as a teenager, you know. When they were around the microphone stand with Kilimanjaro. And later on with Spermas. Sing down song. Oh, you mean? I think this love is all I bring. I take the simple people, I take the simple. Anyway, what I'm saying, enough is as good as a feast, no? So we're not talking about yeah man, super cat at the dance. So people, PNP train push out. Everybody to come on board. Whether you is a PJ, Patterson, PNP, you're a poet, Simpson Miller, PNP, you're a Dr. Peter Phillips, PNP, PNP, you're a Mark Jeffries, it's bound for glory. This train, one love people. God bless you all. The word is love. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Multi-talented, multi-faceted, the leader of the People's National Party, Mark Jefferson Bowling. Round of applause for the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Before you play Jamaica Rise, I want to big up some more people. Come and Pauline, me see you. Come and following. Make sure so the know say. We don't need you in this country to make sure we win. We're granted there. Granted, big up yourself and big up the entire family. You bury your knees, friends. Comrade Julian Robinson, the next Finance Minister of Jamaica, is going to report in 2 o'clock tomorrow to your radio station, to your TV station. The Comrades Muslim. Watch how PNP are going to handle the business tomorrow. And after that, make sure you tune in. Comrade Margot Rise.
comrades, we thank you for coming.